Hi everyone, I'm Bob Gritt, Fox 10 News. Welcome to the 7th match of the 2015 HiQ season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's match features teams from Davidson, Murphy, and Bryant. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The team will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. Now, as the faculty advisors and the supporting team members return to their seats, I'd like to tell you that the coordinator for HiQ and the producer of today's competition is Julie Harper. Our equipment managers are Joe Mills and Wendell Lewis. Now we're going to start with some questions in current events, as we always do. Good luck, teams. Always go to the home team first. So Davidson, here's your question in current events. Quote, "There is no Negro problem, there is no Southern problem, there is no Northern problem, there is only an American problem." These words were spoken on a nationally televised address to Congress in 1965, just 8 days after the Bloody Sunday confrontation in Selma. Give me the first and the last name of the President of the United States who addressed Congress.
Lyndon Johnson.
That's right, 4 points. Murphy, your question. The sale of Chicken McNuggets were halted in Japan after this was found in one of the McDonald's chicken bites.
Plastic.
Try again.
Salmonella.
Try again. Bryant.
Vinyl.
Vinyl is right. 1 point for Bryant. Okay, Bryant, here's your question. Give the full name of the bridge in Selma that crosses the Alabama River and was the scene of violence against the marchers in March 1965 on what became known as Bloody Sunday. Five seconds. Davidson or Murphy? Okay, Murphy.
Alabama River Bridge.
No, Davidson. No? Anybody in the audience know? Edmund Pettus Bridge, right. You get 1 point. American history is our topic. Back to Davidson now. The English Parliament passed a number of measures to enforce the mercantile system. Enacted in 1650 to challenge Dutch shippers, these laws restricted commerce to and from the colonies to English vessels. Give the term by which these laws were known.
Navigation laws.
Try. That's right. Very good. 4 points. Murphy. The Great Lakes originally drained south through the Mississippi River. Eventually, melting ice opened up a gulf which gave the Great Lakes access to the Atlantic Ocean. Give the name of this gulf. Five seconds.
Hudson Bay.
Try again.
Gulf of Mexico.
Try again. Davidson?
St. Lawrence River?
No. Bryant? No, it was the Gulf of St. Lawrence. When you added river, it became the wrong answer. Sorry. Bryant. The theology of New England Puritans, as well as Scottish Presbyterians, was dominated by the thinking of a theologian from Geneva, Switzerland. His doctrine of predestination was spelled out in his book, Institutes of the Christian Religion. Give me the last name of this religious leader.
Calvin.
Right, John Calvin, 4 points. Next topic is biology. To our home team. Identify the term that describes an organism's pattern of living, including all the ways it uses the resources of its environment, such as space and food.
Trophic level?
Try again. Bryant.
Niche.
Right. Very good. 1 point. Murphy. Identify the interactions between individuals of different species when they both need the same resource to survive.
Symbiosis.
Try again.
Community.
Try again.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, Bryant or Davidson? Bryant.
Somatic relationship.
No, Davidson. No answer. We needed interspecific competition. That was the proper term. Bryant. Identify the type of niche that may be occupied when a species first enters a new and very favorable habitat with plenty of resources and no competitors or predators.
Primary.
Try again.
Settler.
Try again.
Ideal.
Try again. No, Davidson or Murphy? Anybody want to venture an answer? No, it was fundamental. Fundamental is what we needed. Okay, so we're going to leave that behind and go to sports. This is the first of two categories in HiQ, and it's a toss-up, so teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. There's 4 points for a correct answer, but of course only one answer per team. So, here's the question in sports. The Lady Byng Memorial Trophy in the NHL is given to the player judged who have exhibited the best type of...
Martin
David-
St. Louis.
Say it again?
Martin St. Louis.
That's right, 4 points. Yeah, you didn't need the rest of the question, but you didn't need it. 4 points, good. Literature is the topic. Back to Davidson now. In Louis L'Amour's short story titled Desert Death Song, identify the specific type of insect the character Nat Bodine follows for a day and a half in the desert because he believed the insect's converging lines could lead him to water.
A bee.
That's correct, 4 points. Murphy. In Tony Cade Bambera's short story titled Raymond's Run, Hazel used to be friends with a girl who moved to Harlem from Baltimore. Give the first name of the girl for whom Hazel took up because their mothers, when they were young, sang in the same choir.
Mary Louise.
That's right, 4 points. Bryant. In Alice Munro's short story titled Dance of the Happy Shades, at the piano teacher's dreaded annual party, the narrator's mother and a neighbor noticed the punch in the cut glass bowl placed on the table was, quote, without ice, apparently going flat. Identify the color of the punch at this party.
Red.
Try again.
Peach.
Try again.
Green.
Try again.
Blue.
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. We'll get through the primary colors. Murphy buzzed in early. Davidson.
Purple.
Purple is right. 1 point. Now we're going to change the topic and the rules a little bit. We're going to ask a question in math. In math, each team will have 60 seconds to answer its question, and all the teams get a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So, first question goes to our home team, Davidson, so everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. A regular hexagon, a 6-sided convex polygon, has the same perimeter as a regular nonagon, a 9-sided convex polygon. If the nonagon has sides of length 12 meters, what is the length in meters of the size of a hexagon?
$18.
That's correct. 4 points. Next question goes to Murphy. Everyone open your red math envelopes. The measure in radians of each of the three angles of an equilateral triangle ABC are given by A equals 14 pi over 15 minus 3 pi over 5, B equals 4 pi over 5 minus 7 pi over 15, and C equals pi minus A minus B. What is the measure in radians of angle B? Your answer should include pi. 10 seconds.
5 pi over 15.
Try again.
14 pi over 5.
Try again. Davidson.
1/3 pi.
Yes. Next math question goes to Bryant. Everybody open your blue math envelopes. The line segment AB, where A is the point 27 and B is the point 8-1, is the diameter of a circle. The area of this circle can be written as a multiple k pi, where k has what integer value? Thirty seconds. Ten seconds.
9,
Try again.
7,
Try again.
6,
Try again.
8,
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer. Okay, Davidson or Davidson?
13,
No. Murphy?
Square root of 10.
No. 25. Answer was 25. No points on that. All right, we're going to go back to some 15-second questions now, and we're going to ask some questions in Shakespeare. Davidson. In Love's Labour's Lost, after being handed over to Armado tells this character, "Villain, thou shalt fast for thy offenses, ere thou be pardoned." To which this character responds, "Well, sir, I hope I shall do it on a full stomach." Give the name of this character.
Coster.
Right, 4 points. Murphy, your question in Shakespeare. In Measure for Measure, in Act 1, Scene 1, this character endorses Angelo, stating, "If any in Vienna be of worth to undergo such ample grace and honor, it is Lord Angelo." Give the name of the character who states this.
The Duke.
Try again.
Go, go.
Bryant?
Friar Lodowick.
No. Davidson?
Aeschylus.
That's right. 1 point for Davidson. Okay, Bryant, your question. In Henry IV, Part 2, this character speaks to the Chief Justice, stating, "My lord, I was born about 3 of the clock in the afternoon with a white head and something of a round belly." Give the name of this character.
Falstaff.
Yes, 4 points. Geography is our next topic. To Davidson. The southernmost island in the Mediterranean Sea lies off the southwestern tip of Greece. Give the name of this island.
Malta.
Try again.
Crete.
Yes, 3 points. Murphy. A peninsula in Eastern Europe is bordered by the Adriatic, the Mediterranean, and the Aegean Seas. Because of its mountainous terrain, transportation across this peninsula is difficult. Give the name of this peninsula. Five seconds.
Iberian Peninsula.
Try again. Bryant?
Balkan Peninsula.
Yes, the Balkan Peninsula is right. Bryant. The European nation with the greatest population consists of more than 82 million people. Give me the name of this country.
Germany.
That's right, 4 points. All right, we're halfway through the competition right now. Murphy has 4 points, Bryant has 15, Davidson is in the lead with 30 points. And now we'll take that short break I talked about so the teams can make any changes they wish here at halftime.
Need a loan for a new or used car, truck, RV, ATV, or even home? A credit union's the way to go. We're New Horizons Credit Union, the largest local credit union in Southwest Alabama, where your deposits help a neighbor purchase a car or home. It goes right back into our local economy. So if you live, work, worship, or go to school in Southwest Alabama, don't send your money to Mississippi or Florida. Go local. Join New Horizons Credit Union. We have roots here, not just branches.
All right, we'll start the second half now with some questions in chemistry. Back to our home team. State the name given to the number of metal ligand bonds in a complex.
Coordinate number?
Try again.
Coordinate?
Try again. Okay, Murphy or Bryant? Only answer I could accept is coordination. Coordination number. Murphy, your question. Give the last name of the Danish physicist who won the 1922 Nobel Prize in Physics for his services in the investigation of the structure of atoms and of the radiation emanating from them.
Bohr.
That's right, 4 points. Niels Bohr. Bryant. State the name given to a set of elementary reactions that explains the individual steps in a net chemical equation. Five seconds. Davidson.
Mechanism?
Yes, mechanism is right, 1 point. Art history. It's a topic, Davidson. This style of art reached its peak during the reign of Louis XV, when it influenced every form of artistic activity and became synonymous with the Pompadour style. Also known as High Baroque, the name of this style of architecture and decorative arts is derived from the French word roquet. Give the one-word English term for this style.
Rococo.
Right, Rococo. Murphy. In the 17th century, convenience and comfort became increasingly important in French private residences, which led to the introduction of rooms of various sizes. Identify the one-word term used by the French to indicate a study for work or a reception room for business visitors. Five seconds. Bryant.
Salon.
Davidson.
Foyer.
Cabinet. Indeed. Bryant. This Flemish painter was a member of the Antwerp Painters Guild by the age of 20, studied other artist work in Italy, and was appointed court painter upon his return to Antwerp. He was a prolific artist and was a master of all genres of painting. Give the last name of this man who dominated Flemish painting in the 17th century.
Eek.
Try again.
Van Eyck.
Try again. Murphy?
Holbein.
No. Davidson?
Van Gogh.
Rubens is the answer we needed. No points. All right, now we're going to change things up a little bit and ask a question in team choice. Before the match, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. It's 4 points for a correct answer. That stays the same. It's 15 seconds. Time limit, that stays the same. But in team choice, there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in immediately, and you can get 2 points for a correct answer instead of just 1. All right, Davidson, you chose geography. Here's your question, just one answer. Ljubljana is the capital city of a Balkan country that was formerly a part of Yugoslavia. Give the name of the country whose capital is Ljubljana. Five seconds.
Slovakia.
Sorry. Bryant.
Slovenia.
Slovenia, right. Slovenia. 2 points for Bryant. Murphy, you chose American history. Again, just one answer, please. In the 1730s and 1740s, a rousing religious revival exploded in Massachusetts. Led by an intellectual pastor named Jonathan Edwards, it was based on the belief that complete dependence on God's grace was necessary for salvation. Give the term by which this religious revival was known. Five seconds.
Second Great Awakening.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't. What did you say?
Second Great Awakening.
No. Bryant.
Great Awakening.
Great Awakening. Correct. 2 points. Okay, Bryant, you chose Shakespeare. Again, just one answer from one person. In Love's Labour's Lost, this character signs the king's oath, stating he is mortified. The grosser manner of these world's delights he throws upon the gross world's baser slaves. Give the name of this character.
Byron.
Sorry. Davidson or Murphy? Davidson.
Barone.
No. Murphy.
The Duke.
No. Lord Dumaine. Or just Dumaine. Time for our second toss-up of the match. Since literature, teams, hands on your buzzers. Here's the question. In Tony Cade Bambara's short story titled Maggie of the Green Bottles, an eccentric character named Maggie believes in magic and herbal concoctions that are packaged in colorful bottles. Give Maggie's two-word last name. Davidson?
Cooper Williams.
That's right. 4 points. Move to the sciences now. Topic is physics. Back to Davidson. State the name of the physical quantity defined as the rate of change of velocity.
Acceleration.
Correct. 4 points. Murphy. The change in length of most solids when being heated depends on three variables: the initial length of the object, the coefficient of linear expansion for the substance being heated, and one other variable. Name this other variable that determines the change in length of a solid being heated.
Pressure.
Try again.
Temperature.
Yes, temperature. Very good. 3 points. Bryant. State the name of the derived unit for electric potential difference that is equivalent to 1 joule per coulomb.
Volt.
That's right. 4 points. American government is our topic now. It's Davidson. In addition to the cabinet departments, Congress has created some additional agencies. In some cases, this was done to protect Congress from the influence of both political parties and pressure politics. Give the two-word descriptive title of these types of agencies.
Independent agencies.
That's right. 4 points. Murphy. The framers of the Constitution expected electors to use their own judgment in selecting a president. Today, the electors are expected to vote automatically for their party's candidate for president and vice president. Give the two-word descriptor for this modern automatic vote.
Party loyalty.
Try again.
Straight ticket.
Try again. Davidson or Bryant? Davidson.
Automatic vote.
No. Bryant? Rubber stamp. That's what we needed. Bryant. One role of the president is that of ceremonial head of the government of the United States, which means he acts as the symbol of all the people of the nation. State the title of the president's role that I just described.
Chief spokesperson,
Try again.
commander-in-chief.
Try again. Davidson?
Chief citizen.
No. Murphy?
Head of state.
Chief of state. That's what we needed. Chief of state. No points. World history. Back to our home team. In the 19th century, the modernization of Egypt included the construction of a canal that would connect the Red Sea with the Mediterranean. It was mainly built with French money and Egyptian labor. Give the name of this canal.
Suez Canal.
That's right, 4 points. Murphy. In 1903, Panama was a province belonging to Colombia. The President of the United States at that time offered Colombia $10 million plus a yearly fee for the right to build a canal across Panama. But Colombia demanded more money. Give me the last name of the American president at the time of these negotiations.
Nixon.
Try again.
Roosevelt.
Yes, Roosevelt, 3 points. Bryant. During the period known as Reconstruction, Union troops occupied the South from 1865 until 1877 in order to enforce constitutional protections given to ex-slaves. After this period, the South passed laws which tended to separate the races in the South. Give the term for this racial separation.
Black codes.
Try again.
De jure racism?
Try again.
No, it's not. Jim Crow?
Try again. Davidson?
Racial segregation.
Yes, that's right. Time for the last question in today's contest. It's in math. It's a toss-up. The teams will have a copy of every question and 60 seconds to answer. All right, teams, open your white envelopes now. The average distance of planet Earth from the sun of our solar system is taken to be 93 million miles. One unit of measure of distances in space is called an astronomical unit, written 1 AU, which is defined as the distance from the Earth to our sun. If the average distance of planet Mars to the sun is 142 million miles, what is the distance of Mars to the sun measured in AUs? Give your answer in decimal form, rounded to the nearest tenth of an AU. Davidson.
1.6.
Sorry. Murphy or Bryant? Thirty seconds.
$1.5.
Somebody buzz in.
1.5.
That's right, 1.5 is correct for Murphy. Needed that tenth. Final score today, Murphy with 18, Bryant with 23. Today's winner, Davidson with 52 points.